Chismosas, it looks like schools are finally at their last straw because I just got news that Denver Public Schools is suing the administration over the repeal of protective areas policy. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, basically there used to be like these sanctuary places that existed where all of these arrests or deportations couldn't take place. And that was churches, hospitals, and schools. I'm sure I'm missing some, but those are like the top three. But once Cheeto got into office, he decided to sign an executive order that's going to bypass all of that, which means that anybody that wants to do these deportations or these raids could go to any of these places to do that. Now, not long ago, there were some massive raids that happened in Colorado, in the Denver area, in Aurora, and a bunch of other places where they were looking for members of a GANG. And they were ransacking everywhere, going to bus stops and just looking for anything and everything that they could to find these alleged GANG members. Now, apparently they made many arrests, and there was only one GANG member in that whole thing, and everybody else was just an innocent person. Now, don't come in my comments being like, they're not innocent if they come here illegally. This video is not for you. But anyways, now that I give you that rundown, let's go through the lawsuit, because the DPS, or Denver Public Schools, they said for decades, DPS, its students, and their families have relied on this protected areas policy to provide education and services for their students. And the lawsuit goes on to talk about the massive raids that were happening in the general area of the school and how it disrupted everything and caused mass panic in the schools that were nearby. While no arrests were made on DPS school grounds, an hours-long operation at one apartment complex blocked a nearby bus stop. District officials said in their lawsuit that they scrambled to address the possibility that students in the area of the apartment raid would return from school to find their parents or guardians had been removed by federal agents. And they go on to say how they were causing mass panic and they had personnel in 15 different bus stops around the area that was causing people to scramble as well. Now, if you're missing the whole point of the lawsuit, even though none of the raids actually happened in the school, the possibility of that and the possibility that these kids could go home to an empty house is the reason why they're doing this lawsuit. Now, after the massive backlash that Chicago raid got when they went to that school looking for that child, I'm sure that they have been very wary about staying away from the actual schools, but they already know that a lot of people go to these schools to pick up their kids, and that's where they lie in wait to try to capture them and traumatize these kids. Now, schools should feel safe for kids, and it's not feeling that way anymore, and I'm really glad that they're doing this, and I really hope other different establishments follow suit like CPS, because it's very important for these kids to focus on their education and not be afraid for their family. But anyways, guys, I am very curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.